Hello everybody. In celebration of my bike's 2-year anniversary, I would like to do a 2-year review of the Ariel Rider Rideal. The first thing I can say is the battery has held up extremely well. I've left it a couple times out in pretty substantial precipitation, dropped it more than a few times, and it still takes a complete 54.4 volt charge. Still is giving me like the same ride times. Very well made battery. Excellent. So, the thing I'm most disappointed in was the aesthetics. The seat, I replaced myself. It had to go. It looked real good, but was super uncomfortable. It was the same as this hand grip that, as you can see, is worn out. The other one completely wore out and wouldn't stay on anymore. The lights, I'll call them aesthetics because they're really not anything other than to look at. This front light stopped working at about 6 months. The back light, brake lights, works, but it's dimmed quite a bit. Yeah. Now for the actual motor. The motor's still running strong. Really, it's really about the same as the day I bought it. The Bafang. I don't know exactly what model is, but it's a 750 watt Bafang that peaks at 1250. Yeah, that's held up unbelievably well. As for the actual bike part of it, it's hit and miss. The brakes always gave me problems. I've replaced them now completely about 4 times. The original brakes, of course, lasted the longest, but when they start to go, they go quick. I wish I probably should have got some hydraulics. Or you know what? Maybe I would have just liked some rim brakes, because they're cheap and easy to replace. As of right now, I'm going to have to replace them soon. The next thing was the mechanical wires. They frayed easy. One broke, I had to replace it for no other reason than I squeezed the brake and it broke. The gears on it are okay, but then again, I hardly use the gears. The tires, however, have held up quite well. I'm quite a big gentleman. And you see, 2 years later, the front tire still has some tread. The back tire doesn't have any tread, but is really not even needed to be replaced yet. Held up really well for what I've asked it to do. Yep. The frame, no problems at all other than losing some paint. That's fine. It still looks a pretty color blue from far away. Yeah. The seat post has given me numerous problems. I'll always have to keep going and tightening it and then putting it back. The neck and the handlebars, no real problems in like their job they do, but they are extremely uncomfortable. You really are going to have to wear some support for your wrists if you're going to use this bike more than 30 minutes. And that's about it. For what I paid for it, I really shouldn't complain at all, but yeah, it's been a good bike. It could be better, but you know, they gave me such a discount on it. And that's all for the Ariel Rider Ride Deal 2-year review.